All right, guys, I have not shared a video with you guys in a long time, and there's some good reasons for that. And I am really excited about what I'm going to share with you today. So, for those who have been following my channel for a long time, you know that my channel has been all about teaching basically artists how to become more effective illustrators, how to run the business side, basically everything illustration, everything about illustration. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you about one of my most favorite passion projects, which is svslearn.com. That's our online illustration school. If you want to learn more about that, stay to the end of the video. And so anyway, yeah, I haven't posted in a long time because as a member of the 3 Point Perspective podcast, which I believe is one of the most popular illustration podcasts, I don't know exactly where we line up, but I give a lot of my creative juices to that podcast, and it kind of took away a lot of the thunder for me sharing on this YouTube channel and keeping them both going. But at the same time, I've been kind of waiting to have something really important to share with you guys. I don't. I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and quite frankly, I don't like the ones that just post videos just to keep posting. And you're like, this is the same old stuff. This is the same stuff I've been hearing all the time. So I'm going to introduce this project. I'm going to tell you all about it. And then I'm going to tell you what I plan to do in the future with future videos. And anyway, I'm super excited about it. So again, the title of this video is how to invent an illustration project to make money, or something like that. And as illustrators, there are different phases that we go through. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm definitely an advocate of getting freelance work, and I still do freelance work. I love working for clients, but to me, I get more fulfillment out of working on projects of my own, having the freedom to be the art director or to work on a project with another group of people, but to be in control of that project. I've worked on, the Bonaparte Falls Apart, one of my favorite children's books that I've done. And this was through Crown Publishing, which is also Penguin Random House. I've loved working on this project, and I made good money off of this project. It's in royalties now, so I get royalty checks. But I have my eyes set on way more. And I'll be frank, in terms of making money, I think that I can make more money with the project that I'm working on now than I did working through a publisher. And I'm at the point in my life, I'm in my mid 50s, where I can afford to take more risks, and I really do feel like I can make more money. And as I'm, still socking away money towards my retirement, that's a really important thing. But the even bigger thing is, I can work on the kind of project that I want to work on, and I can write the kind of stories and tell the kind of stories that I want to tell. And I think that's probably a dream for most artists, is to be able to make the art that they want to make. We work with publishers, and they're in control, and they will often make changes that we don't like, or they offer us projects that we're kind of happy about, but not really. We kind of, that's the plight of an illustrator, right? Is you end up working on things that you might not necessarily be so excited about. And again, I come back to Bonaparte Falls Apart, dream project, dream job. Love working on this. Love working on the sequel. Bonaparte Plays Ball, and so I love it. But my eyes are set on making more money. So I've worked on some independent projects before. Obviously, svslearn.com is an indie project that we started, our online school that I'm going to talk about at the end of the video. But one of my Kickstarter projects, What They Don't Teach in Art School. This book was another dream project of mine. Got to see that. That was a huge success. And then followed it up with the complete Kickstarter playbook, another independent project. But what I have been looking for is a project that is, instead of like a self-help book, this is where it's geared towards other illustrators. I'm looking to do a children's book that can make money, and I've been trying to figure out how to do a children's book that can compete with the marketing machine that you have with the big publishers and even beat them. And I think I've figured that out right now. So what I plan to do is take you along on this journey from start to finish on this project. Everything that I have been working on, everything that I've been planning in the creation process, all the way through the marketing process, and all the, I mean, just the day-to-day stuff. Some of the videos that I'll make will be short, but there'll be update videos just to kind of bring you along on this project. I'll number them. So this is number 1. I'm going to number them 1 through however many it takes. And maybe the videos last 6 months. Maybe they go for a year. I don't really know. I've already got the second book planned as well. And so I want to tell you about, before I finish this video, I want to talk to you about a false start, because I had a project that I was working on, and I started to tease it on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff, and then for reasons it didn't fall apart, but I've kind of shelved it for now because I only want to spend time on things that I know or have a reasonable, really reasonable theory that it's going to work out really well. And if those of you who've been following me long enough, remember that I worked on those story apps, Gary's Place and Gary's Worms, which, I mean, I put my lifeblood into those. They were great. They got 5-star reviews from all the major children's story app review sites. And I was trying to leverage that, the fact that they got these great reviews. And I don't want to go into that project, but didn't make any money. And just spent a lot of time. Probably, I figured the value that I put into it was 20 grand worth of my time, based on what I could make if I was working for clients and things like that in that amount of time. It was basically a whole summer, and so I did it, and basically found out that people don't spend money on story apps. So I learned a lot from that. I don't want to have another project completely fall flat and fail. So I think I've got one this time, and I'm going to really start getting into what exactly it is on the next video. But on this video, I want to show you some images. So here we're going to look at some images for a book. And I can't tell you exactly what this project was, other than it was an activity book. And so it wasn't just a children's book. So I was trying to come up with something that was different than just a children's book, so that I could market differently. I was planning to market this on Kickstarter. I'm not going to do that with this next one, with the one that I'm making this series about. But this one that you're looking at right now, here's a few of the images. And I got really far into it and discovered a real problem. Then started working with another collaborator. And I'm just having to shelve it for right now without going into a lot of details on why. It's a project that I definitely want to revisit. But right now I'm going to be working on this new one. But I love this project that I'm showing you right now. I can't even tell you the title. But I got pretty far, discovered some flaws, and then an opportunity fell in my lap with this new one. And the things that I think that you need to have a successful project is a really strong niche market. And the reason is companies like Penguin Random House or Simon & Schuster, HarperCollins, they mostly swing for the fence. They're going to make books that will appeal to just about everyone, or they'll try to. I don't think they actually do. If they did, I think more of their books would not get remaindered, So they have losers, a lot of losers, but they're always trying to appeal to the masses. And I really believe that as an independent creator, we can compete because we can go after smaller markets. But like the numbers bear out where, and I will share with you my numbers on printing costs, where I end up printing these new books, whether I end up printing them domestically or if I end up risking and trying to get a better price in China. I know a lot of people are down on China for really good reasons. Um, uh, all that aside, at the end of the day, as a business person, you've got to make the numbers work. I mean, if the numbers don't work, you either don't make any money or you lose money. And so you really have to try to get the best price you can so that you can wholesale the books and retail them for a price that people are willing to pay. I'll get into all that as I work through this project, but basically, um, the the I think you need a strong niche, and then you need really creative marketing, and then you also really need to have a lot of passion for your project. And I've got all three of those on this one. Some things fell into place and kind of fell in my lap, and I will share you these stories as we progress through this series. So I'm gonna kind of drip this out as I produce the book and as I have work in progress. I might end up sharing more than one video a week, but I'm definitely going to take you on this journey. I hope that those of you who have followed my channel for a while will find some interest in this. I definitely have interest in it. And again, I don't like sharing anything that I'm not really jazzed about, and that's why I haven't been making videos. But I'm super excited about this one, and I think it'll help a lot of you guys out there and give you ideas. It's when I look at the project that I'm working on right now, I'm kicking myself for not thinking of this like a year or two ago. But that's how things happen. There's like doors that open in your life and doors that are invisible, that are there, but you can't see them until the right things happen, the right stars line up, and all of a sudden there's an opportunity. And that's kind of what this one is. And I've been waiting for this one for years. And so that's why I'm so excited about sharing this one with you now. So anyway, if you want, stick around and I'll talk to you a little bit about svslearn.com. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Look for number 2. Okay, I said I would talk about this at the end of the video, and so here we are. I'm not going to take a lot of time with this, but some of you know that I created an online art school along with Jake Parker and Lee White. It's called svslearn.com. It's specifically designed for illustrators who want to increase their skills. So we have a lot of illustrators in university art programs or art schools who take our courses as supplemental. We have a lot of students who take this instead of going to art school. The beauty is that you can do this on your own time, in your own home, on your own schedule, and maybe you don't have an art school close by that you want to go to. And the biggest advantage is the fraction of the price. It's only $25 a month. It's going up in January 1st. So this is November of 2022. It's going to go up in a couple of months. So tell your friends that it's going to be going up because those people who are in at the $25, it's like $24.99 or something like that per month, are going to stay at that price. We're not going to increase the rate on the people that have been supporting us, but the price will go up for new subscribers. And I just want to show you really quick here, right here, a guided curriculum. We put together a full foundations program. So everything that you need is in, you start with level 1 and you've got how to draw everything with Jake Parker. All your perspective and drawing classes, basic light and shadow, and introduction to color theory is all in there. And then level 2, you get into some of the more important things, more advanced drawing, character design, stylizing human characters. And all of this is to help you become a children's book illustrator or a graphic novel illustrator. Even comic book illustrators find all this stuff very helpful. It's everything that you need. All the tools that you need to become a children's book illustrator. And a lot of people are taking the foundations before they take our big, robust Children's Book Pro class. So the Children's Book Pro class is not included in the subscription. That's a premium class that's designed to give you all the knowledge for making a children's book, for getting involved in the children's book industry, working with publishers and agents and all of that stuff. But this is the foundations level that you need before you get into that. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Again, we are at svslearn.com. You can go there and check it out. And again, we've got the free trial for 14 days. So there you go. I've loved working on this project. I've loved working with Jake and Lee and all the other teachers that we've had involved in this project. It's been a lifelong passion. We've been doing this for, I think, close to 10 years now, and our students love it. And so there you go. So that's another thing that I do.